The North York Moors. Where there is moorland, there is heather. And where there is heather, there'll be bracken. These moors link the old industrial areas of Teesside, Stockton and Middlesbrough with the bracing northeast coast. It is where Sheila and I learned to love the countryside, thanks largely to one man called Alan Waller. The moors are about 40 miles across, cut by deep agricultural valleys running north to south. Soon after I met Alan, as colleagues on the local newspaper, he cajoled me into joining him on the newly created Lyke Wake Walk, a gruelling trek from west to east to be completed in 24 hours. Then there was little path through root-tangled heather and at some times of the year, shoulder-high bracken. I completed the Lyke Wake Walk 3 times out of 6 attempts, always suffering huge blisters. Damned heather. But my equipment was pretty basic in those days. However, I did earn the official title Master of Misery, and I can see why now. In the mid-1960s, another walk, the Cleveland Way, was given approval. 96 miles round the western edge of the moors, then down the coast to Filey. Alan, Sheila, another newspaper friend and I set off over that Easter on the first group attempt. Alan made sure our start was filmed for local television, and he wrote a page in our evening paper, contrasting the bare, rugged moors with the drama of the coastal cliff-top path. For us, it was due to take 3 long days of 30+ miles each. Sheila lasted a day, I lasted 2, and the other 2 completed it, going up and down through the smugglers' villages of Staithes and Robin Hood's Bay. Quite a feat, and I expect their feet knew it. Later still, Alan heard about the creation of the 35-mile Esk Valley Walk. So off we set again to cover it in a comfortable 3 days. The walk traces the route of the River Esk, bubbling up quietly in the moors and finally appearing just deep among the trees downhill. The river links a series of pretty rural villages as the valley turns towards the coast. And in no time at all, the river broadens out to the genuine fishing port of Whitby. This is where Alan finally retired after a busy life elsewhere in London, Spain and the Midlands. You can take the man out of the moors, but not the moors out of the man. Always in his mind was the idea that one day he and I would walk the Lake District's 3 highest peaks, Skiddaw, Helvellyn and Scafell Pike. 27 miles and nearly 10,000 feet of climbing in 24 hours. It took us 3 attempts, but we succeeded eventually. It led to other long-distance walks for the three of us in the UK. And this led Sheila and me to walks further afield in Europe and once in America. We have not only the Alan-inspired memories, but is it any wonder that his final Whitby home was in a road called Bracken Close? And is it any wonder that we came to settle in Glossop among hills in a road called Bracken Way? We have lived the Bracken Way too.